me for about 5 years now, operating a retail food store, and I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of emails about people asking if I accept food stamps, EBT. Guys, I've been trying. I've applied over and over again. This is a denial letter from the USDA. They just said no, and I don't know what to do. To my understanding, they don't want you spending your money on legitimate small businesses. They want you going to these billionaire corporations that own these supermarkets. And this isn't the first time I've...
He's selling what are essentially luxury food items. Like, what does he expect?
had negative experiences with the USDA. They've raided my business. I've applied to over a dozen different loans and grants. I've never gotten one single...
Oh, I see. They told him it has to be from a retail food store, so he doesn't sell food at retail. So, like...
any help at all.
So he just thinks the rules don't apply to him?
So if you guys can just support me as best as you can, and hopefully we can get some legal recourse in the future, but it's completely despicable how open these people are about their disdain for...
What a fucking retard.
At this point, I've lost tens of thousands of dollars from Shopify scamming me as a payment provider. So I've been using them for like 5 years now for all 6 of my businesses because it's easy, it's convenient, very, very comfortable using the platform. But I've had hundreds and hundreds of people order meat from me. The box arrives at their doorstep. FedEx literally takes a photo, and then they file a chargeback for no reason, just to steal from me. And then Shopify holds the money, and most of the time ends up siding with them. Shopify does not...
By the way, Frank admits he gets orders wrong all the fucking time. People get their package with missing items. A lot of the stuff he ends up selling is rotten or has gone bad. He admits this in his fucking vlogs. And then he's like, they're stealing from me. Like, well, maybe they wouldn't do that if you'd get the orders right or you didn't give them rotten food. It's a possibility. I'm also surprised that he's using Shopify when he's making... It seems like he's making enough orders where it would make sense for him to just build his own fucking website with his own... Yeah, just with... and not go through some other payment provider. Why wouldn't he just get his own fucking website built where he wouldn't have to use something like Shopify? He's just retarded. Just nothing is ever his fault. He's always right. Everyone's just trying to scam him. Tommy Kuhn.
Not care about small business owners. They just go with the big banks, and they're perfectly fine with stealing my money. So I don't know what to do at this point. It's very hard to get help. Shopify doesn't care. None of these platforms care. So the only thing I guess I can really do is spread awareness on social media and get you guys... Guys, please do not use Affirm to pay on Shopify. I don't know what kind of scumbag, scamming, billionaire shill made this company, but these people should be shut down in a federal lawsuit. I don't know who they're paying off. It's completely ridiculous. I have no control over this on my Shopify store. I did not approve people to use Affirm for payments. I do not have Affirm installed as a third-party app. People are using it to take like a loan and order meat from me, and then they're filing fraudulent chargebacks, and Affirm just holds the money and steals it from the store. So Affirm is working with Shopify to defraud small business owners of money. I don't know what to do here. I've been taken advantage of so many times in these chargebacks by these scumbag banks, but please share this video and do not use Affirm.
Okay.
Uber and Lyft spent millions pushing for New York City congestion pricing and stand to make killing. Guys, it's only about the money. There's no point in arguing back and forth. Oh, why did they do this? This could make it better. They're just lining their pockets. You're going to have to pay more directly for the congestion toll, for all the rideshare fees, for increased subway prices, every single service on the Isle of Manhattan, from restaurants to plumbers, any single thing you need, you're going to be paying more money. And if you think these rideshare apps are only going to tack on $1.50 more, dude, before COVID, it was $20, $30 for reasonable distance. Now, $60, $70, $80. No one can afford this. And they're going to jack up their prices even more. So you're going to either be waiting for the subway, your commute's going to be 2-3 hours at certain times of the day, everyone's going to be miserable, or cough up for a $200 ride to these dirtbags. Uber and...
So this is the reason the train was packed up today? I just want to know who thought this was a good idea.
Hey, it's been less than a day.
Congestion toll. That's actually a lot more money.
Hey, it's been less than a day, and the New York subway commuters are already crying about congestion pricing, as if all the car drivers would magically disappear and go somewhere else. Congestion pricing is not good for anyone besides the crooks pocketing the money. Everyone's commute is going to get worse, and everyone is going to spend more money, whether it's on the commuting or other goods and services as a consequence of it. We've been warning you guys for years. We've been warning people in support of congestion pricing for years that it will not be good for anyone. And now the government will continue to gaslight you that you're not sitting on a train for 2 hours a day and that you're not spending thousands and thousands of more dollars a year on these services. Well, you guys got what you asked for, I guess.
So one situation where I'd agree with Frank, the congestion pricing thing, it doesn't actually affect congestion. People don't end up just taking the subway or riding their bike or anything. It just makes cost of living more expensive. I know New York has issues with getting enough just tax revenue. They have huge issues with revenue. I know they had to reduce spending by quite a bit. So I'm assuming they're just trying to find whatever way they can to increase revenue. And that's all this really is. But Frank just complains about everything constantly. It's hilarious how he just whines about every little thing. He doesn't even live in New York anymore.